arrest him and see him hung like he deserves. It didn't take Pate any longer to leave Dodge than to find his horse and get mounted. Then for the next week, there was no trouble from Ben Sissel. He went on dealing cards. And although everybody was watching him pretty close, nobody found any reason to complain about him. He didn't win much money, but I began to think maybe he'd decided that being honest had some value anyway. Doc and I were talking about him in my office one noon.
A man like Ben Sissler doesn't change, Matt. He's a crook, and he'll always be one. He's worse than a crook. He's practically a murderer.
He's also a coward, Doc. That's why I think maybe I got him stopped.
Well, the way you've got him fixed now, in order to stay free, he's got to stay honest. Oh, that must be a hard choice for a man like that.
Hey, Mr. Dillon? Oh, hello, Doc.
Hello, Chester.
Mr. Dillon, I just saw the darndest thing out on the street there.
What, Chester?
Well, sir, who would you say is the last man in Dodge you'd ever expect to start carrying a 6-gun?
I am.
Yeah, oh, no. Outside of you, Doc.
Well, I can't think of anybody except Doc who doesn't carry a gun now, Chester.
What about Cooter Smith?
What? Cooter Smith?
If I hadn't saw him, I wouldn't believe it either.
Oh, what's he doing with a gun?
Well, he's just leaning on a post down the street there now, Mr. Dillon.
He shouldn't be allowed to wear a gun, a man like him.
No. Chester, go bring him in here, will you? I'd like to talk to him.
Okay, sir. I'll get him.
Huh. My goodness, things are getting mighty bad around here when even Cooter Smith decides to arm himself, man.
Cooter's pretty harmless, Doc.
Well, you never know, man. A man like that can be harmless one day and dangerous the next.
Yeah. Doc, what is the matter with Cooter anyway?
Well, I don't know for sure, Matt, but I examined him once, and it looked to me like he got kicked in the head by a horse at one time. He won't say so for some reason, of course, but oh, poor fellow. Maybe he doesn't even want to remember it.
Well, whatever it was, it sure made him half simple.
I've seen men worse off.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Here he is, Mr. Dillon.
Oh, hello, Cooter. Oh, come on in.
Yeah. Hello, Cooter.
Hello, Doc. I come here like Chester said, Marshal.
Good, Cooter. I wanted to talk to you.
You never asked me to come here before.
Well, that's because you never wore a gun before, Cooter.
Oh, that's from a job, Marshal.
Your job?
Job of work I got.
Oh. Well, what kind of a job is it?
I don't rightly know yet, Marshal.
Well, can you tell me what you do know? Who hired you?
The fella that give me this gun, he hired me. For an awful lot of money, he said.
Who was that?
Well, I know what he looks like, but I don't remember his last name. Ben something.
Ben Sissel?
That's him. He's going to pay me for wearing this gun.
He is, huh? Did he tell you why, Cooter?
This afternoon.
What?
Well, that's when he's going to tell me everything I got to do. He's going to talk to me some more this afternoon. Sure talks a lot, that fella.
Yeah. Oh, okay, Cooter. Fine. You can go along now. But look, I hope you don't let Sissel talk you into any trouble.
Oh, it ain't that, Marshal. As long as he don't try to make a fool out of me. Sometimes people do. I don't like that.
Yeah, sure. Sure, Cooter.
I think I'll go talk to him now and make sure. Bye.
So long, Cooter.
Forevermore. What in the world do you make of that, Mr. Dillon?
Well, I think maybe Sissel's crazier than Cooter is. I'm going to be at the Long Branch tonight to make sure.
filter tip smokers, this is it. L&M is best. Stands out from all the rest. Yes, L&M is best. Stands out from all the rest. L&M stands out for flavor.
The miracle tip draws easy. Lets you enjoy all the taste.
L&M stands out for effective filtration.
No filter compares with L&M's Miracle Tip for quality or effectiveness.
L&M stands out for highest quality tobaccos, low nicotine tobaccos, L&M tobaccos, light and mild. L&M's got everything, king size or regular. It's America's best filter tip cigarette. Yes, L&M stands out from all the rest.
Evening, Kitty.
Well, hello, Matt. What are you doing around here so early tonight?
I'm looking for Ben Sissel, Kitty. I don't see him, though.
Well, he ought to be along soon. He's generally here by now. What's Chester doing over there by himself?
He's waiting for Sissel, too.
He must be expecting trouble.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, here it comes.
Yeah?
You won't mind if I get out of the way. See you later, Matt.
Yeah.
Hello, Marshal.
Sissel?
Cooter Smith tells me you were talking to him this morning.
I was.
Well, he'll be here in a minute. You can talk to him some more.
Fine.
I don't know, Marshal. Maybe it won't be so fine.
Oh?
Cooter's not as easygoing as most people seem to think.
He isn't.
No. For example, you tie a gun on him, it kind of changes his whole character. It makes him mean, Marshal. You'd be surprised how mean.
Yeah, I guess I would, Sissel.
You don't believe me? I'll show you. Cooter! Hey, Cooter! Go ahead, Cooter. I told him. Go ahead now.
Marshal,
Yeah, Cooter.
I'm going to draw on you, Marshal.
What?
I'm going to shoot you, and I'm going to kill you.
Well, now, look, Cooter, you know better than that. Is this what you've been putting into his head, Sissel?
Don't you look at him, Marshal. You look at me. Don't you look at him. Not for a second.
Oh, so that's it, huh? Okay, Cooter. Go ahead. Draw.
I am. I'm going to... You look out, Marshal. I sure
No,
am.
you're not. You haven't got a chance. Watch. There, you see, you're too slow, Cooter. I got my gun out and you haven't even touched yours.
No. I haven't touched mine. Your gun's pointing at me. Ben? Ben?
He's not going to help you, Cooter.
Yes, he is. Of course he is. It's him that's going to shoot you. It's him. Ben, the marshal's going to kill me. You got to shoot him. I can't stand no more. I can't.
Poor devil. Now, Sissel, you ought to be real proud.
I didn't do anything, Marshal. I wasn't going to shoot you. I don't even carry a gun. You know that.
Sure, but Cooter didn't know it. You told him to make me start for my gun, and then you'd shoot me from the side where I couldn't see you. You told him he'd be safe.
That isn't so, Marshal.
What your plan was to make me kill him, huh? Wouldn't look so good for me to kill a man like Cooter, would it? Nobody'd stand still for it. They'd laugh me out of town. That's what you were figuring on, wasn't it?
I had nothing to do with it, Marshal. I wasn't
figuring on anything.
You're not as smart as I thought you were. Now, you're leaving town, Cecil. I'll give you an hour. And I hope you take longer. Over here, Chester.
Oh. Cecil leave yet, Mr. Dillon?
He's still saddling up in the stable over there. I'll give him about 1 more minute. Oh, what did Doc say about Cooter?
Oh, Cooter's fine. Doc gave him a Dover's powder. He's real calm now.
Good. Where is he?
I don't know. He left Doc's quite a while ago.
You explained to him what Cecil was trying to do?
Yes, sir. I made it real plain, like you told me.
You think he understands now?
Oh, he understands everything, Mr. Dillon. It's funny, but like Doc said, getting scared that bad seems to have helped him think straighter. At least about what happened. He ain't near so fuzzy as usual.
Good. Well, Cecil's time's up. I'm going to that stable now and run him out.
He won't give you no fight, Mr. Dillon.
No, he won't. But I kind of wish he would.
You should have run him out of Dodge a long time ago.
I wanted to catch him, Chester. I wanted to bring him.
Hey, what's that?
Come on.
Look there, Mr. Dillon. It's Cooter. He's done killed Ben Cecil.
All right, drop the gun, Cooter.
I've already dropped it. I ain't gonna shoot no more, Marshal.
He shot him in the head, Mr. Dillon.
He lied to me. He made a fool out of me.
Well, why did you have to kill him, Cooter? I was running him out of Dodge.
Don't you shoot me, Marshal. I wasn't going to shoot you. Honest, I wasn't. I like you. Like Cecil told me, I wasn't doing bad. I wasn't going to shoot you. Cecil was going to shoot you. I like you,
Yeah,
Marshal.
I know that, Cooter. I know that. Now, calm down, will you? I'm not going to hurt you.
You're pointing that gun at me?
No, look. Look. My gun's back in my holster now. Look at it.
I am looking at it. I can't stand that.
No.
No!
Cooter! Cooter!
Well, he's going after him, Mr. Dillon?
It'll scare him even worse. Oh, it's bad enough now.
But he killed a man. He murdered
Oh, he won't run far. I'll find him when his trial comes up. Now, I've done enough to Cooter for one day.
Boy, it ain't your fault, Mr. Dillon.
No, but that doesn't make me feel any better about it.
Now our star, William Conrad.
Thank you, George. You know, I'd like to pass on an idea that will help you with your Christmas shopping. Go down your list and check all the filter tip smokers, and then buy them all gift cartons of L&M's. They'll appreciate it because L&M is best, stands out from all the rest. And L&M sure make a beautiful gift in their handsome holiday carton, king size or regular. L&M, America's best filter tip cigarette.
Gunsmoke, transcribed under the direction of Norman MacDonald, stars William Conrad as Matt Dillon, U.S. Marshal. Tonight's story was specially written for Gunsmoke by John Meston, with music composed and conducted by Rex Corey. Sound patterns by Tom Hanley and Ray Kemper. Featured in the cast were Vic Perrin, John Daner, and Harry Bartell. Harley Bear is Chester, Howard McNear is Doc, and Georgia Ellis is Kitty. Join us again next week as Matt Dillon